Welcome to Barely Dunked Podcast. I'm Nick.
I'm Max.
I'm Grant.
Our producer is Nick Shar. We're four buddies in Milwaukee. Big biased Bucks fans. Sorry about that. We don't know much about basketball, but we certainly love to talk about it.
Yeah.
So today, first podcast. How you guys feeling?
Feeling good, man.
Feeling alright.
Feeling good?
Alright,
I'm
yeah.
feeling right today, so.
Feeling right today?
I am.
That's rare. I don't feel that way. I feel barely dunk.
We want to do a disclaimer, too. None of us are right, and we never will be right, so.
True. Yeah.
It may seem like we think that, but.
If you're looking for accuracy,
You go to the wrong place.
we're a good time though. So today for our first one, we started off with NBA power rankings.
30 through 1.
Start
Let's
from
do it.
30 to 1. Start with the
worst team.
the gross teams, and then not gross, but not good teams.
Yeah.
Work our way up to the upper echelon.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to talk about before we jump in? He was just saying Buddy Hield's worth the max.
We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that, around 20, so watch out. But
when the Kings come up, we'll discuss
yeah,
it.
so
Yeah, pretty soon, probably.
Oh, I don't know about that.
guys got your lists?
I do.
Yeah.
I'll start. Number 30.
Hornets,
Got your
right?
team, Mike. Mike Jordan's Charlotte
Mike Jordan's
Hornets,
Charlotte
man.
Hornets.
We can all agree.
I got
Anything?
I got the Hornets at 30.
Yeah.
I'd put him at 31 if you could, but fuck.
Wisconsin hurt in there late 20s, man.
Scary Terry's going to get him probably 10 to 12 wins just on his own.
I don't know. He's not bad. He's just not a good NBA starting point guard.
They don't have a good team. They were definitely
Yeah.
rebuilding.
They got some okay pieces. Batum's pretty good. Marvin Williams.
Got
But
some good second string starters, you know.
you guys don't care about the Hornets. Let's go to 29. Who do you guys got?
Wizards.
29.
Okay. I have the
Got
Cavs.
Grizzlies.
Okay.
29.
Grizzlies.
Cavs, I could see. Wizards, I have pretty low too, so I could see that. But
I got
Yeah.
Wizards at 29.
I think Kevin Love, I know he's not going to finish
Yeah,
the year there.
I-
This is preseason rankings, obviously, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I just feel like he could alone keep them competitive in some
Yeah.
games. They're going to be bottom of the fucking East anyway.
Sure. I'm just afraid Kevin Love's not going to play much just because he didn't really play last year. Coming back, he's a good player. I kind of hope he goes somewhere else. We can watch him be in the playoffs again.
I got Wizards at 29.
Yeah.
They got Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
But
Just
when-
re-signed with him.
But when your big free
Getting
agent
paid.
signing this summer was Ish Smith, that's
Yeah.
it's not looking too well for the Washington Wizards.
Yeah.
And then I
That's
have the
never good.
Cavs at 28 and Wizards at 27, so either way they're in my
Either-
group.
Really?
They're
Wow,
interchangeable.
I'm getting nervous because I have the Wizards a little too high now, I think. But 28, I had the Grizzlies.
I have Cavs at 28.
Okay.
Okay.
Grizzlies got 2 future All-Stars, but not much else, in my opinion.
Grizzlies.
Ja and Jaren Jackson, they could be good.
Jaren Jackson, isn't he spending the year in the G League?
Jaren Jackson?
Oh, wait,
G League?
No, you're thinking of
Josh Jackson. I'm thinking of
yeah,
Josh
yeah.
Jackson. I'm thinking of Josh
Oh,
Jackson.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, that
He's
guy's
sick.
going downhill.
Yeah.
He spent the first part in the
I
G
like
League.
Jaren Jackson, man. I kind of like him because my career player in 2K was the point guard for the Grizzlies, and he pick and rolls with that guy. He
Yeah.
got me the MVP, so.
I don't know. You're hoping he won't be like a Devin Booker sort of thing where he just can't get good because
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
We'll see.
What do you expect from Ja in his first season?
Probably 13 points a game, 5 assists.
13?
13 and
Oh,
5.
he can do a little more than that. Number
He's
2
the
pick.
best. Isn't he the number one scoring option? Ja?
He might.
Him or Jaren?
I don't know.
But
I'm thinking Ja's going for 16 a game.
16.
he
yeah.
could. He
I could
could.
see that.
Number 2 pick. No one else there. Iguodala's gonna be gone.
Iggy. I hope so.
Iggy can't bail him
Yeah.
out.
I have Grizzlies at 27. So
Okay.
All right.
I had Phoenix Suns.
Phoenix, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't. Yeah, Phoenix.
They got Rubio. That's
Phoenix-
cool.
Dude,
Alright.
their Phoenix starting lineup though, it doesn't look bad.
So we all think that Memphis is finishing last in the West.
Last in the West.
Probably.
Based on our power rankings,
Probably.
we all have Memphis
I guess,
as
yeah.
seed 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see it. I mean, okay, so Suns got Rubio, Booker, Kelly Oubre, Saric, and Ayton starting. That alone could win them a decent amount. They're not going to make the
Yeah,
playoffs. They'll be
yeah.
they'll be in that 12 to 14 range, but I don't see
Yeah. I'll agree with that. Rubio helps him. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Ayton can make that next step.
They have
He was number 1 pick, so he should.
Yeah.
He's a good.
Hopefully he's not going to. I don't know. I didn't really watch any
Yeah.
last year or anything. But,
No one was really checking in to
Like,
watch
could
Aiden
those,
drop 12
like-
and 10. Like,
yeah, could those new players like take away a lot of like could he do worse with like more added players on that team? I don't really know.
might make him better because he's got less coverage. I don't know how to say that, but all right.
So where are we at?
No,
We
20, that was 27.
That was 27. So
26.
refresher, I had
Yep.
I agree with
So
at
now we're
27.
at a fresh. Okay.
26. I got the Washington Wizards. Only reason I have them that high is because Bradley Beal is really good, but no one else really on the team.
Yeah.
I got the New York Football Knicks.
Wow,
Okay. I got the Timberwolves down at 26.
20 Timberwolves at 26.
that's not bad. I don't believe in that team. But
I don't know. It's just especially with the loaded West. I don't know. I just couldn't really find other.
I just with the Knicks, I just think. So they they went into this offseason thinking Zion, KD, Kyrie Irving, and they went 0 for 3.
Yeah.
And then it didn't even get any other big free agents. They got Julius Randle, Bobby Portis.
I got the Knicks kind of high. Like I think.
I
I
just think
I have them at 23.
I think
I have them next at 25.
I think the morale's just gonna be so like low for the Knicks this year.
A tweet came out today that they're already having issues with like roles in the team. I'm like, yeah, because they signed like
with
4
Morris
power
and
forwards.
Julius Randle on their
I
team.
mean,
What?
Yeah.
I
Who knew
believe
that would
it.
happen?
Julius Randle's good. Not a great defender, but like he's
That's what I feel like
a
they're
good signing for him.
Yeah, they'll be one of those teams like
Yeah.
things aren't really gonna work out long term, but like I feel like this year, like
You-
they'll
yeah.
at least. I don't think they'll
When
finish
your
last,
team
like-
plays them, you're gonna be like, oh.
No,
God.
they're not last in the East. They're not
No,
gonna be
they're not.
last in
Yeah,
the East.
not at all.
That's right.
We all have-
Moody a big loss, biggest loss of free agency for a team. It's Moody.
He's not a bad player, man. People talk crap on him.
Where's he now? Isn't he-
Utah.
Utah, yeah.
That's like a
Wait,
good fit.
Moody
for him.
ain't
Utah's
Yeah.
got a lot of players that like are just trying to like kind of get good again, but they're
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
even with like Jeff Green.
I forgot Moody left. Do they still have Frank?
Yeah, you didn't really get minutes last year though.
No,
I don't really know what his.
Nikina, yeah.
I don't really know what his deal is, man. He's
Frank. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Natilakina, I
I
think.
don't-
If I'm wrong,
And
sorry.
their point guard now,
Dennis Smith.
yeah, like he's kind of like a wait and see what happens sort of thing.
He's like Westbrook if Westbrook like didn't have the thing that made Westbrook good, which is his motor.
All right, 25.
Phoenix Suns.
I got the Hawks, which might be low for you guys.
Wow.
Oh.
Hawks at 25.
Really?
I think they're gonna be one of those teams that's like flashy. They'll be like what the Kings were the last couple of years. That's gonna be the
Yeah.
Hawks this year because
Yeah.
I mean the Hawks were trash the last couple of years. But
Yeah,
I feel like now they have young talent. They're gonna like be flashy, put on a show. But like
I like Trae Young offensively, but defensively with him, Jabari, that's
Liability.
Just, oh.
Dude, but that's a bucket. They're getting a bucket on every possession.
Both,
Trae Young
both
and-
ends of the floor. They're scoring on
Yeah.
them too. Like,
Giving up
Trae
buckets.
Young
Yeah.
and Jabari, dude,
man,
buckets. Yeah, buckets on both ends.
a
Lock up.
freaking.
It's gonna be like the final score is gonna be 130, 125.
Imagine
Like,
there ever
no
being a
overtime.
stop. Imagine there ever being a stop in a Hawks versus like Warriors game this year.
Oh my god.
Do you think there's ever gonna be like it's gonna be 200 to 180 when the Blazers and the Hawks square off? But
Yeah.
all right, yeah, 25. I had the Knicks, so
Suns.
we can talk about them.
Grant? Who you had the Hawks? That's right.
The Hawks, yeah.
24.
T Wolves, Cat Wiggins.
I got the Kings at 24.
Shut up.
Oh,
Why?
don't like it. Don't like
I feel
it.
like they didn't get better at all. And now they have
Yeah, they
they
did.
have issues with Buddy Hield now. How are they going to get better? They lost their center. They have no center now.
I guess I'm not.
You know,
I'm
the
not
West got
factoring-
better.
I'm not factoring in the Buddy.
Let me-
I don't think that.
Let
I don't
me
think,
pull up that roster, man.
I don't think they're gonna get worse.
But the West got better. They didn't get better. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, dude, you're sleeping.
Teams went to
man.
the West from the East.
Here Barnes, first team all bag secure.
Dude, I forgot about Harrison Barnes. I'm putting him down to 15.
So here are the big men for the. Here are the big men
They
for
lost
the
Coley
Kings.
Stein.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
they got Harry Giles.
Who's like, is
Rashawn Holmes,
he play with a cast?
the Marvin Bagley, the
Who's 6'5".
the 6'5" Marvin Bagley.
He's
Um,
6'5".
No, he's 6'8".
He
now.
came out as 6'8",
Yeah.
but he's like,
He's listed at 6'11" on that.
oh, with the
website,
fro.
not 6'8".
You gotta add the fro.
That's true. Who else they got? Dwayne Dedman. He's not horrible, but like big guys, they don't.
He's
have.
average on every team he's been on. Now.
Yeah, well, he's not gonna like. Yeah, he's not gonna.
Wait,
be
I have the
a star.
Kings as like a sleeper playoff team.
Dude, they're not as good as the Mavericks.
No, they're not.
No.
Yeah, and the Mavericks are probably that one.
I had the Kings up at 19. So
Okay, yeah,
We'll get there.
Interesting once we get
We'll
down.
get there.
23. That's where I got the Knicks.
Okay, I went Chicago Bulls, and I felt this is kind of low, but
I feel like I didn't say my 24. I had the Bulls.
Oh, well, okay.
I had Bulls
Let's talk
That's a
about
little
the
low.
Bulls. Why do you feel?
Where do I have them? I have them at.
They got some good
I got
players,
them at
but
20.
like,
Which, I mean, you could throw them between 20 and 30. Like,
yeah.
I feel like their talent, you kind of gotta.
I feel like
I'm
I don't
being
know, like,
optimistic about them. I don't like the
Yeah.
Bulls. Like, obviously, we're Milwaukee fans, but.
sorry. I feel like the Bulls too. Like they had a lot of coaching issues last year,
Yeah, maybe
injury issues. Let's see them put it together. Not a lot of great defenders so far in their career.
Because I mean, last year Zach
He's
LaVine
really
played
good.
good. Like he
Yeah.
got him like a lot of wins, but then like Markkinen went down. If they have Markkinen,
They gotta
the
stay
whole year-
healthy. They gotta stay
Yeah.
healthy.
Yeah,
And they got
they can score whenever they like.
they got
if
Cody White, right?
He dropped like 29 last night.
Yeah, he
I don't
had a
know
good
who they
game.
played, but I saw his highlights. Man, he was pretty good. So
He'll be like a good backup. I don't know.
he might start for him.
Well, what's their starting five? Well,
They
Levine's
got
got six.
Sadaransky and Dunn over him right now. I think they got
I
like
think-
Sadaransky's their starter.
Well,
Right now.
what's
Really?
Cody White's a point guard?
Yeah,
I thought he was a shooting guard.
he's like 5'10" or something. Man.
I don't think he's like a great shooter. He's pretty athletic and can pass, but
Shows what I know about the rookie class. Besides,
He was
Zion.
6'8" from 3 last night. Kobe White was.
really,
Yeah.
shoot.
Kobe White's 6'5".
I'm saying he's a 2. That's what I'm
with
saying.
the fro though, he's really 6 foot.
Oh, dude. Yeah, he's got.
he's 5'8" without the fro.
No. Markkinen's 7 feet. I feel like he's actually not 7 feet.
He's 7 foot shooting guard. That guy's decent.
He's really good, man. The finisher.
Their big guys are just always hurt though, so who knows?
Man,
They
shout
lost
out
Portis.
Luol Deng, man. He retired on a 1-day contract with the Bulls. He's still getting paid $4 million a year from the Lakers for the next 2 years.
He's taking Dwight's money.
Talk about a 401k. That man is just pulling bags.
401k the last 2 years.
Good for
His
him,
NBA
man.
life.
You know.
Yeah,
All right.
23.
that's right.
We
The
just-
Knicks, but
I have the Timberwolves at 23.
yeah, can't argue that.
All right. 22.
What do you?
What?
Who was your 23?
Bulls.
Oh, Bulls.
Oh,
What are you
okay.
expecting from the Timberwolves this season, especially Andrew Wiggins?
Nothing, dude. I went to the
He
Bucks
just
game
doesn't
last
have
night.
working ethic.
Yeah, went to the Bucks game last night. He was 4 of 18. Just wasn't good. Wasn't
Yeah,
fun
he,
to
like, he had
watch.
some bricks, like
Does he
Yeah,
get
he's
traded?
so
athletic.
Does he get
Couple
traded this
turnovers.
season? Does he get traded?
His
No,
contract,
not
no
this
one
season.
wants
Yeah,
him.
nobody's
His
gonna want him.
contract's so bad.
they were even talking about that when I was watching the game. Like the
Yeah.
Bucks commentators were like, yeah, like no one's gonna like pick that up. You know?
I mean, you look at the teams down here that would potentially pick it up, like really bad teams like Hornets, Cavs, like
yeah, like what's the gain for them? You know?
yeah.
If he was on if he had 1 year left, I could see
Dude,
that
Kevin-
happening.
dude.
Kind of a rental
Yeah,
situation.
Kevin Love to the Timberwolves, and Cavs get
Delly, Kevin Love,
Stop.
Brandon Knight, John Henson's on a contract here for Andrew Wiggins and Cat. That's a good deal.
Second chance with Cleveland, Wiggins and LeBron.
That'd be kind of cool.
All right.
22, Oklahoma City Thunder.
OKC.
That's where I got the Suns. So
22.
This guy believes.
I got
in the
this.
Suns.
I got the Thunder at 21, so that's kind of
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there much to talk about with the Thunder? We kind
Where
of
does
their
C-
starting line, they're not going to be bad.
When
Like,
does
they could-
CP3 get traded? Honestly,
Until
I
a
don't
team
know.
wants to take up on him, because he's got a big contract right now. So you got to really think he can still be like a top 2 guy on your
he
team.
he can go to a contender though. Think about
Who's
it.
got the money for it though?
Dude,
Because
Miami
does he have
could
2
take
years
him.
left, or he has a couple years left, right? So it wouldn't be a rental. They have to kind of like
Yeah, they kind of have to like commit.
yeah.
So he's got to come out and show he
I
can
don't
still
see
do
any
it.
team. Really doing
Miami
that.
could take him,
He's
and
still good.
Miami could take him, and then they could dump Dragic's salary in that trade. Probably James Johnson too.
Yeah.
I heard that. Yeah, I thought I heard a situation like that, but they'd have to give in like Winslow too, and I don't know if they're willing to do that.
You see Swaggy P tweeted like Bucks got to get Chris Paul. I'm like, dude, shut the hell up. No, we don't, man. If Swaggy P knew what Bucks fans think, we've had plenty of horrible contracts throughout the years.
Yeah.
Love Chris Paul, but I'll take Bledsoe.
I'm just glad there were so many years there where we were just like the Bucks were just like a bed and breakfast. It's just like come
Bed and breakfast.
come play 2 weeks and see you. Like
Come sleep here and take what you want.
the Jefferson era. That was just
Oh, like
who's
Richard
starting today
Jefferson,
with
yeah.
Richard Jefferson.
Corey Maggette was our hope and savior.
Yeah.
Dude, all I'm gonna say is Spencer Hawes didn't stay in Milwaukee long enough.
He's not a bad player. He's
Sorry.
a solid NBA backup.
All right, 21.
Atlanta Hawks.
I had Thunder, so we already.
Pistons.
Okay. Hating on Tony Snell.
I love me some
That's
Tony
not far
Snell.
off from me.
I love me some Tony Snell, but when the Detroit Pistons
They did not get better.
They did not get better.
Pistons?
No, they didn't get better.
What?
They didn't get better.
How the hell did they not get better? They got D Rose.
So?
Oh, you're right. You huge downgrade over the beast Ish Smith that went to Washington. They traded Ish Smith for D Rose, and then they traded John Lure for like Tony Snell and Joe Johnson.
I don't know.
I don't like it. I don't
feel
like it.
Like they can't really keep those guys together for a while, and it's just like.
I mean, I have Pistons at 20, so I don't believe in this team at all. But like, I'm just saying they got better.
I got them
So
at
what are
18,
you-
so
so
I'm
what
not
are you
arguing.
saying?
Yeah, I have them right.
I'm just saying, man.
I got him at 21. What do you?
Did I? Oh, I hope I already made my playoffs thing for the next podcast, but I don't know if I put him in there.
D Rose he's not bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see it working out.
No, neither do I. I mean, they got swept pretty easy. Obviously, Blake was kind of hurt when they played the Bucks, but they got swept pretty easy, and it wasn't really close. I don't think D Rose is gonna get them above whatever seed they were last year, because I think he's got kind of better in some
Like
areas.
8's their best case scenario again. Like
Yeah,
7, 8.
sneak into 7 if Blake just does his thing again, or if they got some dumb rookie.
That team
goes
comes
off.
down to health too. If they lose like one top guy, they're screwed. So.
People are talking, or I saw a thing on Instagram today that said they'd trade Blake Griffin if it's not going well by the trade deadline.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, they've added
Chris Paul for
they're rebuilding the Bucks, but with role players.
Christian Wood,
Christian Wood,
They got
Tony
Wood.
Snell,
Tim Frazier.
Thon Maker.
They got Thon, man.
Trying to get the
Oh.
system in. Yeah.
I guess it's
20 or 19. What are we?
That
at?
was just 20.
This is
No,
19.
that was just
Oh, that was 21.
That
This
was
is
21.
20.
This is
I have
20.
Pistons at 20.
Bulls.
So okay.
Orlando Magic at 20.
What?
Yeah.
I got him at 17, so that's not crazy.
Once again, I got an average team too high. We'll worry about the Magic later.
Yeah, we'll talk about
19 Sacramento Kings.
Mavericks.
Oh, okay.
Mavs at 19.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about the Mavs. Luka, All-Star this year. I want it.
Mavericks could sneak into the playoffs, I think. If everything goes right, best case scenario,
Yeah. Mavs are my
to gel, though.
Mavs are my team in the West that I think.
Mavs are a sleeper team.
Luka's just like.
Luka.
When he's the ball and
so
you're playing
saucy.
against him, you're just like, all right, well, how are they getting points?
Like I want him to score on me because it's so fun to watch.
I'm
and
curious.
That step back is.
I'm curious as to what kind of Porzingis is gonna he's gonna fit in.
Yeah, because he was kind of like the man in New York.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I don't know.
Coming back from injury,
that's
though, he might
the
have a lot
only
of expectations.
that's the only thing that's kind of like keeping me off the Mavs a little bit. I need to be able to see how in actual games how Kristaps is going to be playing.
They beat the Clippers last night. And, I mean, Clippers obviously didn't have Paul George, but they played most of their guys, and Mavs kind of handled them.
I feel like the Mavs are one of those teams. They have like a couple of young stars, and then a lot of like decent role players, like guys that are experienced, like veterans.
What do they really have on their bench though? That's kind of what I'm nervous about.
Dude, Barea will win you 30 games alone.
They got Barea.
No, they don't have.
Well, they got Seth Curry, Jalen Brunson.
They got Tim Hardaway, right?
Yeah, Tim Hardaway,
He
Courtney
starts
Lee.
already,
Probably, I would assume so. Who else does it start with the two?
Courtney Lee, but no, Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, Courtney Lee too.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Well, they got a bunch of good guards. I mean, not like great guards, but like some decent guards with like DeLon Wright, Curry, Brunson.
I feel like seeds like 6 through 8 in the West are kind of just up for grabs.
Yeah.
I feel like the Warriors could sneak one of those. Though.
They got Boban.
Yeah.
Can't forget about the 7'3" giant.
Maxi Kleber. He's not... Dude, Maxi Kleber is like one of those like underrated guys in the NBA. Like,
Never heard of him.
What?
Yeah,
I don't know. When he played the Bucks, man, he's just kind of...
He's just like a bad David Lee, though. So it's
That was just
in today's NBA.
That was 20, right?
Yeah.
Was that 20?
Yeah. No, that was
That was
19.
19.
I had the Kings at 19. So.
18 Pistons.
I had the Mavericks at 18. So we
I had the
just
Kings.
kinda-
I had the Kings at 18.
All right, cool.
Mavericks, man. I really want to. I want to root for this team. Like I want to see them do so. I wanted to put them like honestly like 14 or 15, but I just knew that wasn't smart. But
They're one of those teams, like especially for us being Bucks fans this
Yeah.
year, is like you want them to do good because like if
They're
they
fun
do
to
like
watch.
the only time we'd ever see them in the playoffs is the finals, and that's not gonna happen. So
Yeah.
like why not just see what they can do? They're like one of those
Yeah.
teams, you know. Like,
yeah, very true. Yeah.
There's like other teams that are gonna be fun to watch in the West, but you're like, oh, if they get to finals though. Like if we end up.
Well put, guy.
So, yeah. Just one of those theories,
17.
Magic.
New Orleans Pelicans.
Okay.
Atlanta Hawks.
Okay.
Ooh.
He's a Trae Young fan.
I'm high on the Hawks this year. I like the Hawks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do. I like them.
I mean, anytime you got Alex Len on your team.
Yeah.
That center, I think they'll trade for a center in the season. I think they will.
They could.
It's like not. It's like a good thing and a bad thing that they're only like downfalls that they're too young. Like that could either work for the better or like.
They're not going to be a flashy team. They're gonna. I think they'll sneak into the playoffs.
Yeah. I was gonna say that like they're
could.
first round.
They're gonna be between 8 and 10. They're gonna be right there.
Yeah, I can see that.
And Alex Len really isn't that bad. He's not.
No, he's not.
He's not. I think people give him too much shit.
No, Alex Len, like he can ball. Like he's not. He's like one of the best players.
He's kind of like he's honestly kind of like Canner, except he plays like a little bit of defense.
He can shoot the 3 too pretty good.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
He's kind of like a Vucevic, younger Vucevic.
Baby Vooch.
Yeah.
Baby Vooch.
You're gonna learn from this podcast. I'm a huge Vooch fan. I think that guy is just a beast, man.
Yeah.
Orlando fan.
I don't know. I don't disagree or agree with that.
I don't know, man. I
Not many people have like a take on Vucevic.
I just think that guy wins him so many games. It's not even numbers. That guy just.
Yeah.
You just get him on the block and he'll just put you in a blender.
I first found out about him from like fantasy basketball. Like one of the guys we played with in high school had him, and he would just like tear everything up. And I tried to trade for him.
Vooch, man, just. I had the Pelicans at 17.
17.
JJ Redick is missing the playoffs for the first time in his career. Zion's cool. Lonzo and Ingram are. I don't know. Unless we have a most improved candidate for one of those two guys, I don't see it. Sorry.
I think Lonzo will do his role. Like he can't average 8-9 assists. Like,
that's all he's got to do. But I don't know.
Brandon Ingram's not bad. I don't know if that team can like gel though. I think they'll be really good. Like better because they're so good defensively. Like the games I watched, they were just
having Derek Favors helps because I feel like he's like I don't know. He's their security blanket. Yeah. Same with Drew Holiday. He's really good.
That's one of those teams like that health will be like
it's Drew's team.
If they're in the East, they're probably like a top 5 seed, honestly. But in the West, now you get nervous.
I mean, from the preseason games I watched, even like first quarter, they're playing all their guys. Like Drew, they're not really like basing anything around him, like their offense or anything. But like whenever he wants to score, he'll score. Like it's not.
He's a walking bucket.
He's good, man.
I like Drew Holiday.
He's good on both sides of the
He's
ball.
like a guard version of like Jimmy Butler almost. Like
yeah.
I don't know, like it's like he can
I know what you mean.
play D and he can do everything.
Sure.
Just depends on if he wants to or has the opportunity, I guess.
All right. Move on to 16?
Yes.
Who we got?
That's right, Pelicans. So
Miami Heat at 16.
Okay. I had the Raptors. That's out of respect.
Raptors.
I would have put him lower.
Really?
No Kawhi, man. Kawhi is.
They were still good. They were still good without Kawhi though.
Yeah. They
Kyle Lowry's
they're gonna be Ibaka, Van Fleet off the bench, like.
That's why, man. I don't know. 16 for me.
Which is top.
Yeah, I mean they're still a playoff team.
Yeah.
Especially in the East. I don't know. Lowry's kind of injured all summer.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how Siakam does now that Kawhi's gone. He's got more pressure on him. Which when Kawhi was gone last year, like Siakam went off.
He could have like a 20-point per game year easily.
Dark horse most improved candidate.
For who?
Siakam.
Run it back.
Don't say dark horse.
It's like Giannis, like didn't he say he'd have to like win MVP to win most improved?
Yeah.
Siakam,
not sure.
Go for that MVP.
Yeah.
We'll see, baby.
15, I had the Heat. So we just had the Heat. Oh, we all said Heat. Okay.
Pelicans at 15.
Okay, so
all pretty similar.
Pelicans.
Heat, man. I think about the Heat, like
Tyler Hero's a baller.
Yeah, Tyler Hero's pretty good. I mean,
Tyler Hero's gonna.
I don't think he's gonna really do a whole lot for them. Like once they start going.
Dude, I don't know.
But I don't know.
Dude looks good.
Like, you see him talking crap to MCW yesterday.
I loved that.
Pulling up in his face.
That's what you gotta see.
It's rude.
That's what I love about the NBA.
Yeah. You like that. You
know for a fact, Carter Williams said something about like calling like a rook or something, and Tyler Hero's just like, hey, fuck you.
I thought like it was funny because I was telling Dell on the way here, like I feel him kind of because when MCW that was probably 5 years ago, right? 5-6 years ago when we got him.
Yeah.
And like if he didn't pan out, obviously, and like the majority of Bucks fans probably would say that they like thought the MCW thing was a good idea.
I thought it was gonna work out. Granted, I wasn't.
No, I'm saying like now, like
now.
So Tyler Hero as a rookie being able to play against, like if you got to play against MCW, you hit a 3 in his face, you're gonna talk trash because you're like, you kind of screwed our team over for a couple years.
One thing you guys gotta know is like we all grew up in the same area as Tyler Hero, so we're gonna assume he's a Bucks fan at heart and he just wants to come back and help the Bucks win a championship. He's just playing out his time with Pat Riley to get the secrets. No, I'm just kidding. Good for him though. Good player.
14.
Raptors.
Spurs.
Wow. Okay.
Dude, I have Spurs really high.
I had Spurs.
That's my slippery team.
Spurs at 14.
Yeah, it's Spurs. So
why do you have the Spurs so low, dude? They got DeJounte Murray back, who's been like playing.
I do like DeJounte Murray, but the West is loaded. I don't know.
West is loaded.
Aldridge is aging.
Yeah.
DeRozan is aging. I don't.
Still like playing super good.
Yeah, I know. You can never count the.
They do have some
Spurs
guys like
out.
Derek White, that Forbes guy that just come
I feel
in.
like they got better from last year though, and I feel like they made the playoffs last year.
Well, all they really did was they get DeJounte back. We just have to see how DeJounte.
And then like some of their other young players got better. I feel like, and I don't know, maybe DeRozan will like.
DeRozan, I think DeRozan and Aldridge kind of way down. I mean, their brand of basketball is kind of going out too, mid range. But I mean, I'm not gonna hate on them.
I like Pirtle guy's not terrible, but
Jakob Pirtle.
Yeah.
I feel like he can't really shoot. From what I know,
I don't know enough about Jakob.
We'll have an episode devoted to him.
This is one of those ones where we say, hey, we don't know much about Jakob Pirtle. If you know, leave a comment. 13.
Warriors at 13.
Whoa!
As of right now, like it's power rankings going into the season, right?
I know, but
still, dude, it's Curry and then everybody.
I'll
else
admit,
is
I factored in that Clay's coming back, so I'm higher, but
I guess,
dude.
Yeah,
I
guess.
got
them play like they're trash.
Where do I have them?
Come on, man, Milwaukee's own Kevon Looney.
I think Lakers Warriors are playing right now, actually.
Really? We got live game updates from Lakers Warriors preseason game on October 18th.
Oh, Warriors,
I have
Warriors are up 11.
I have the Pacers at 13.
Really?
Brooklyn
Oladipo's hurt.
I got the Nets.
Dude, they're still gonna be really good. I feel like.
No. I think they'll be good.
They were like better once Oladipo went out almost. Like they went on like.
No, they weren't.
They went on.
No, they weren't. They got smacked by the Celtics.
First couple weeks in the playoffs, like they weren't gonna win the first round with or without.
Oh, dude, they had Oladipo. They're beating the Celtics.
Well, with Oladipo out, who's your number one scoring option? Malcolm Brogdon?
The dog, Malcolm Brogdon.
Sabonis has been like one of their main options in like Sabonis and Miles Turner.
You're going to Sabonis to score?
No, I'm saying like he's in preseason. He's been scoring a lot of their points. Like him and Turner. Like
I mean, he's solid. Dude, he's been tearing apart.
I don't know.
He's been tearing apart.
Shanghai or whatever.
Shanghai Sharks. I'm scared. Okay, I'm not scared of the Pacers. I'm not scared of the Pacers.
He's freaked out, man.
I'm not scared of them. They're a concerning team, but it depends upon how.
Hey,
guy.
Turn it off.
Hey, guy.
It all depends upon how they do before Oladipo comes back.
True.
When's he?
They got some pieces, man.
Do we know when Oladipo's
supposed to be back?
I googled it yesterday and I saw an article from 2016. I'm like, all right, I'm in class. 13, I had the Nets. I don't know. Kyrie,
and that's it. They don't have
cool.
KD.
Yeah. Not that's it. Karis LeVert's pretty good.
I was gonna say they have like a deep.
Yeah.
They got a couple more young guys. Lost a couple guys. Like it's.
I mean, anytime you use. Oh, we got our producer looking up and Oladipo's coming back here. Shar Daddy.
Shout out to Shar.
Shout out.
Still no timetable?
No timetable.
Thanks, big guy.
I don't know if I know.
He's got 12 monitors over here, by the way. We'll have to show you. We'll show you guys a clip. He'll insert that.
He is just a beast. Yeah, no, Nets. They lost Jared Dudley. You can't replace a guy like that.
Well,
this next one might start.
I'm gonna get some anger here with the number 12 too.
All right. Oh my god.
You go first.
I got Toronto at 12.
Frustrated. I have the Blazers at 12.
Stop.
Oh, that's not bad.
I don't believe in that team, dude.
Yeah, they kind of lost.
Actually, they got Whiteside to slow them down. Like,
I guess they're not that far from me, so
they're really not. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just one of those. I mean, they're top 12. They make the playoffs. It's just.
Thing is, they might be like a top 3 seed again, but like chill in the playoffs, you know. I mean, thing is, they made it to the Western Conference Finals and he balled.
I feel like they've made every seed in the last 6 years from like 6 to like 2.
Yeah.
It's just like
the West is always
It's
the
all
the
you
West
can
is
eat out there.
the
It
West,
is an all-you-can-eat buffet, and Damian Lillard is freaking starving.
the West is always been separated by like 3 games between like 3 and 7.
Yeah.
There's always like you can always just interchange those.
I don't know. I feel like everything that you can talk about the players has already been talked about. It's like what's
Yeah.
new, you know?
Lillard is one of my favorite
baller,
players. Go do your thing. Well, I'll state my number 12 real quick. The Orlando Magic.
Vooch.
No
I forgot
way.
you didn't even
Vooch.
say
No way. No way.
Vooch, most pure big man in the league. Just
Oh.
footwork. What can't he do?
You can admit you're kidding though, right?
What can't he do?
Take it back
What
now.
can't he do?
List your 13 to 15 again.
Brooklyn Nets 13.
Stop there.
14 Spurs, 15 Heat, 16 Raptors.
They're not better than the Spurs.
Yes, they are.
The
Dude,
Magic.
You're right.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. I got family down in Orlando, and word on the street is Jonathan Isaac's been in the gym. Vooch has said, hey, man, me, you, Markel. Markel's got that jumper back.
Dude, he's not good.
Who did they get? Who did they get in free agency?
Nobody. Come on,
They're
man.
gonna run it back.
Run it back to that 8 seed.
Dude, they took the NBA champion Toronto Raptors to 5.
Yeah, DJ Augustine's a cold-blooded human being.
You know, I sleep all you want, but when it's July,
We'll have the whole season to talk about this.
I'll sleep fine.
We'll keep an
I'm
eye
gonna
on the
sleep-
Magic
I'm
and
gonna sleep
the
fine.
Spurs. What's your like sleeper team that you have higher than we probably should think? Mine's the Spurs. I think they're gonna have like an amazing
I
year.
gotta go back.
I'm Spurs. He's Magic.
kind of mad that I'm the Magic.
He's got the bias with the Magic though. I couldn't care less about the Spurs.
What's my bias with the Magic?
You just said.
Oh, I'm bad at basketball analysis. Is that my bias? Yeah. No, but yeah.
I had the Kings pretty high. I thought.
You have Matt?
The Kings.
At what?
But you had him like 3 or 4 spots above.
I
so it
guess.
wasn't
I don't really have.
The 20s you can't really
Hey.
make.
11. Indiana Pacers.
Nets.
Nets.
Okay, yeah. I like that. We kind of talked about those teams. I mean,
I feel like people just forget. You know, they have KD, but he's gone for the whole year. I don't know. People are just like, oh, the Nets are gonna kill it, but it's like
maybe the year back when
I
it
think
comes back.
These next 10 will have a lot in common. I feel like.
Could be.
I don't know.
Top 3
We'll
would be
see.
interesting because I'm gonna say one that will probably piss you off.
All right, what do we have at
We'll see.
10?
Boston Celtics.
Yep.
Portland Trailblazers at 10.
Okay. Yeah,
I like Portland. I really like Portland.
Yeah.
I think Boston got worse. Like, I mean,
They got better because like the locker room didn't get along.
like their seed will be pretty much the same. It's just like
It'll be 3.
They got no interior big men.
yeah.
I mean,
Giannis is just
Dude,
gonna
I'm so
field day. Again.
yeah.
Dude,
They're worried about Giannis killing them last year. Wait till it canner.
Dude, I was so happy when Al Horford left, and now he went to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Sixers. Oh, that's so much
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, that's not
That's
fun.
somehow worse.
That's not super fun. 9, I had the Blazers. We've talked them into the ground. So you got
Pacers and
Pacers.
Celtics at 9.
Okay. 8. I got the Warriors.
Warriors at 8.
Spurs.
Spurs at 8. Wow.
Yeah, the Warriors at 13.
I mean, they got pop.
That's talking right now though. I mean,
I assume I kind of factored in Clay coming
I've
back,
tried to
so.
watch as much from like all the teams. Like the Spurs were like handing it to the Rockets, so like I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I could see D'Angelo Russell having a really good year, just because like now he doesn't really have like the main guard defender on him.
D'Angelo Russell? Are we...
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I said Warriors. I said Warriors for. I was just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to see how they're going to use him. Are they going to use him as like a Klay Thompson, like just a spot up shooter, or are they going to like would him
Probably take like KD's role.
when him and Steph are on the floor together, like.
Yeah. It all goes around Steph when he's out there though.
Yeah,
like,
it should.
I'm curious
Steph's
to
gonna
see.
have a MVP
I
candidate
just feel
season.
like if you look at their roster, like nobody else on the Warriors is like.
That's true, man.
They have it's those two and then Draymond sort of, but like his stats are gonna go way down because he has no one to pass to now, and then it's just like.
Draymond's still going to get his bag. 12, 7, and 7.
They got Willie Cauley-Stein, Looney.
How long is he gonna be out? Like I haven't seen him at all. Like their backups are Alex Alec Burks, Eric Paschal, and then Willie Cauley.
Jordan Poole is very good.
Glenn Robinson, the third starting. Like
Jordan Poole?
Yeah, man. He's from Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He used to light me up in high school.
Jordan Poole, a fifth string in ESPN.com.
Really?
That can't be.
He's right under Omari.
Jacob Evans is over it. Like, they just have a lot of... Yeah. I didn't realize they got rid of so many players and, like, had to sign.
They cut Alfonso McKinney today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I was like, he's kind of like one of
their better players.
Yeah, who did they sign that? Who did
they did that so they could keep Marquise Chris, the forward, used to play for Phoenix or something.
They got him a third string on here, so it's like
cool.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you're there, it doesn't matter. I don't know.
It'll be good once the playoffs come, but like if we're doing, I guess if we're going into the season with these rankings, and
I see why you ranked it that way. I mean.
We'll just have to see.
7, okay. I think 7 here. These are I feel like 7 and up is championship contenders now.
This
right?
team might cost. I don't know. I have Rockets at 7.
I have Rockets at 7 too.
Oh,
okay, really? Okay, I had Denver here. So.
Dude, Denver's
Are you gonna sleep with Denver again?
I might.
Last year,
dude.
Here we go. Last year, these two had a bet. Max thought Denver wouldn't make the playoffs. He bet Grant a punch to the face that it wouldn't happen.
No, wings, right?
No.
It was
originally it was a punch to the face. Halfway through the season, we all lived together. He come up to me. He goes, "Hey man, I really don't want Grant to punch me in the face."
Yeah.
He's
like,
he
was a commissioner of that.
He's like, yeah. He goes, "Do you think if I go up and offer to buy him like dinner at like dinner at the place?"
I
hate food, so I was pretty pissed.
So we bought him wings once. The Nuggets were doing the Nuggets
second
last year, playing great. So
I think we did that December or something. It's like, all right.
Oh, it was Jokic was having a great year. I mean, they got Michael Porter back.
Who's the Joker at the end of the season?
How do you guys feel about Michael Porter? Is he gonna be Michael Porter? Is he gonna be?
He'll never be his full potential in that team. But like, it's just he's already in his second year. Go there another 2 years, develop. I don't know.
He'll be a good addition to them though.
I don't know how they're gonna.
If he ends up on the Suns one day, I feel like that's where he should try to go.
Phoenix.
Yeah. Him, Booker, Ayton.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Are they gonna start him?
Porter.
Do you think they're gonna start him?
Which team?
Yeah. He's on the Nuggets.
Denver, yeah.
Oh no, not at all. He'll be like third string.
Really?
He's not starting small forward.
They have a lot of good backs.
I don't know who they're starting small forward is. That's why.
Will Barton
is.
No, he doesn't really.
Dude,
start
6 man.
No, Barton might be starting actually.
Shooting guard.
He could. He's a bucket.
But Gary Harris, is he small forward?
Gary Harris
he's like a shooting guard, man. He's kind of small.
Gary Harris is a bomb, yeah.
Dude, his opportunities are just less.
How's he a bomb?
He's not getting worse as a player. He's just they keep adding like 4.
If I ever watch Denver play, I don't see Gary Harris doing anything.
Yeah, because Denver has 8 of these same exact players on their team.
Facts.
They have
Beasley, Will Barton, Torrey Craig, Monte Morris.
Yeah, those are the same people.
They got
and then Jamal Murray's just a better version of them.
Yeah, like
dude, they got Jeremy Grant too. Like,
yeah,
I kind of want to move
him
up now. God, I might kind of.
I got them at a little bit off.
We'll get to there.
Let's 6. I have the Rockets. It's 6. Let's talk about the Rockets. Are they gonna gel? Are they gonna work? The friend duo of
that's like such a
James
Will Seek sort of team. Like you can't really predict much of that team. I don't know.
Yeah,
it all comes. That team honestly comes down to PJ Tucker. Is he gonna show up as?
Oh no, it's not. PJ Tucker, man, I can't wait for that guy's height to come out. Cause 5'8", I'm 5'8.5", so he's got to be 5'9". He's probably taller than me, but not much.
Yeah.
No, he's a dog, but I don't know. I kind of want to see it work.
Harden's stats are gonna go down, and Westbrook will stay the same.
Harden's been like averaging 40, and Westbrook's averaging.
Yeah.
He had like 14 with 8 turnovers. Harden had like a 40, 10, and 7.
Well, there you go. He had 8 turnovers. That's why.
That's not why he had 14 though.
Yeah.
I think Westbrook
turns it over mid jump.
Westbrook's still gonna go for his triple doubles. Yeah. And I think Harden's just gonna. I just don't think he's going to.
Harden could still average like 30.
Yeah, he probably will.
Westbrook will average like 18 to 20.
Harden might be the best like scorer. I don't want to say ever, but
KD, bro.
Yeah, KD's a better like pure scorer. They replace Harden last year with Curry, Durant. To have them do the same thing he did, they're averaging 35.
I'll give you that.
We'll see it with Curry this year, and he's got D'Lo on his team. He could average 30 something. I don't know.
That's true. Wait, who'd you guys have at 6?
I haven't said.
I got Jazz at 6.
Jazz at 6.
Okay. You guys are just...
The Jazz they're not doing it. Like, they're not gelling so far in preseason. I don't know.
I got the Jazz at 5, if that helps.
That's where I got the Nuggets.
Mike Conley.
Conley's going to make them so much better. I mean,
Really?
Over Rubio? Huge
Well,
improvement.
over Rubio, yeah. But
Huge
Rubio was
improvement.
hurt a lot of the year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
They weren't really playing him a lot.
So I'm saying, like, from an injured Rubio to Conley, that's going to make him a lot better.
I guess, yeah.
He's good defensively, too. So he'll fit in.
What's their starting 5 look like?
Probably like Conley, Mitchell.
I just know.
Ingles said he's going to come off the bench.
Yeah.
So they got Bogdanovich from the
They
Pacers.
Done, yeah.
Gobert 5. Who's their 4? Like,
when they played the Bucks and then I saw them play like the Pelicans, like their starting lineup, like they took, like the coach subbed like 4 out of their 5 starters out because they just weren't playing good at all. And Conley's been playing like trash in preseason. Like I don't know, Bogdanovich isn't.
Yeah, I still can't believe Mike Conley's never been an All-Star. I can't believe that. I don't know.
The West.
Yeah.
I guess, but still.
notable guys off the bench for them: Jeff Green, Moutier, Royce O'Neal, Ed Davis. Ed Davis might start.
Average players, like it's.
Yeah.
And like that's a team you have to depend on their starters, but if their starters aren't really like doing much, it's like, or they're not gelling. They can all do stuff individually, but
I don't know. I think they'll figure it out.
It's another like Rockets sort of team. You just got like they can be really good.
Yeah.
I mean they're top 6 and we're like
talking
crap about them. Like I don't know.
Who'd you guys have for 5? I had the Jazz.
I had
so.
Nuggets. So.
Nuggets at 5.
Okay.
I'm not sleeping on them this year.
I guess I kind of
like
lowballed
4,
the
like,
Nuggets. So
Yeah.
here, this is where it gets interesting. These are for sure the best 4 teams in the league. I think.
4. We should all have 4 similar, right?
Sixers.
Sixers at 4.
Yeah.
Second best team in the East, and there's 2 West teams up top, so it's pretty.
They have no one to stop Giannis.
Yeah. Their only bench
Who,
player
the Sixers?
What?
Yeah.
Sixers would have anyone to stop Giannis?
Don't you dare say
They're
it.
the only team that has people to stop Giannis.
What?
Yeah.
Like a collective unit
What?
to stop.
No.
Yeah.
No
They're
one
the
in
only-
that team can touch Giannis.
But if
Everyone in that
No.
starting lineup is
No one in the
6'9"
Raptors-
or above.
No. Only team that could get anything close to stopping Giannis is the Clippers.
Well, you can say every single team like ever can never stop him 1-on-1, but that's like teams that can stop Giannis. They could like
Sixers?
Yeah,
because
dude.
you throw 2 of those guys out. Like you can throw.
He murdered Horford last year. Tobias Harris isn't a great defender.
Embiid can like semi he can D up Embiid and he can D Giannis up.
The
They're,
thing
they're
is,
pretty like.
he's so much more athletic than Embiid. Like, he can get around him. He's faster.
I remember that one Bucks game. Giannis had like 52. Embiid was like locking him up, and then once he switched on to Simmons, it was just like, he was eating.
Yeah,
but Embiid was holding his own, but like Embiid can't put in that energy, so they're not gonna put Embiid on him the whole game. So
that's why I like the Bucks matchup over them too.
But they got that long point guard though for Miami. What's that guy's? Josh
Richardson.
Richardson.
Yeah,
Put him at the
he's
2.
good. He's
like,
good.
If you put him in like a big on Giannis, like kind of like if
Well,
you can form a wall with that team. Though.
Well, their starting lineup.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Ben Simmons, Josh Richardson, Tobias Harris, Al Horford, and
it's just long.
Yeah, and Joel. They're a huge team. They're with the Bucks. They're what the Bucks were like 3 years ago.
When we beat them though, I'm not gonna say when we beat them. It's like our depth is gonna beat them because the starting lineups they could have the edge like at the end of the day, but like we have such a deep team.
We have depth.
Yeah.
Like nobody thinks that we like got deeper. Like nobody in ESPN or anything.
I think the Bucks
they
got
all
a
are
lot
like,
deeper, man.
Yeah. I guess I don't know when you watch teams.
Yeah. 3.
Lakers.
Clippers
at 3.
Wow. So this is kind of battle of the LA right now.
Starting the season, Clippers at 3. I think in the long run they could be even with the Lakers or better, but I feel like they don't have George right now. What?
Why do you have if George was healthy, why would you say Lakers over the Clippers?
Because I feel like I just think like LeBron hasn't played with like someone as good as Anthony Davis and he can shoot and he can do everything like the Clippers. I mean, they're good defensively, but I feel like LA's got the best like offensive team in the league. So it's like that can cancel out, and then LA's like the Lakers are so big now, like they're playing such good like interior defense, and the Clippers don't have a ton of shooting. They got to score inside. I feel like that can go like you can toss it up right now. You can't. You can't
I have worries, and I mean obviously the strength and weaknesses with each team, but I like the Clippers more just because I think they're deeper and there's more guys I can trust on. Like when I look at the Lakers right now, I think like okay, LeBron, AD, they're great players, but I look at Kuzma, I'm like he's not proved.
I feel like okay, so when you say
Quinn
Clippers depth though,
yes,
Like people throw around the Clippers' depth all the time. What players make them like deep besides like Lou Will and Harrell off the bench? Like what else?
Well, in the playoffs, you really only have like an 8-9 man rotation, if that.
I guess
Michael Green, Maurice Harkless, those are good defenders.
Yeah, but I feel like you could compare Lakers and Clippers depth like hand in hand. Like you can't really define like one of them as being way deeper.
I feel like the Lakers still have got just too many washed up veterans on there.
Yeah.
Avery Bradley's good. He's the only one who I look at. I'm like, he makes them a lot better.
Could make him decent, but
I look at Danny Green like that. I think Danny Green's gonna make him really good.
Yeah, Danny Green's good too. I kind of forgot they had him, but
I mean, I don't know. All like preseason doesn't mean much.
Yeah,
but every time
true.
I've seen the Lakers and Clippers play, the Lakers have looked like they're already ready to go, and the Clippers are just like, they don't really know what they're doing yet. But like, I haven't seen a reason to count the Lakers out yet. Like they've been blowing out every team. LeBron and AD are gelling perfectly right now.
Yeah,
they look deep as hell. Like
Space Jam too. That's what they're doing.
Yeah,
it's just like I don't know. I feel like, and this might be not a good reason to think this, but I feel like the Lakers just have some guys who like I don't trust personally, like Dwight Howard, like
JaVale McGee.
I don't really trust Paul George though, so
that's true. Paul George chokes in the playoffs. But
but at the same time, I hate that we trust Kawhi because like we learned that the hard way. But like
Kawhi's the man. I think he's the best player in the NBA. Besides Vooch.
Yeah. That's a discussion for another. Tune in episode 4 to discuss.
Yeah, man.
We'll do players another time, but
no.
Yeah.
Vooch 1, Kawhi 2, Dante DiVincenzo.
JJ Barea a top 10 player in the NBA?
Point guard. Shooting guard, yes.
So bad.
Yeah. Dax is ready to walk out of here.
Number 2, who we got?
Milwaukee
Bucks.
LA Clippers, baby. LA Clippers. Number 2, Kawhi.
The guy who started off saying that we're biased Bucks fans.
Hey, you know what we're like less than a mile away from right now? The place we're gonna be holding the trophy in about a year.
Yeah.
Pfizer.
Maybe we'll do a live podcast from the Deer District.
Yeah, when we're winning it.
Yeah, once they start sponsoring.
When we make it big.
Once we're barely dunk, 4 highlights in, $40
So
down.
Max, you trying to argue this guy for why the Bucks are?
No, man.
How, bro? Yeah.
I'm excited to get my pitch on the Bucks for.
In my heart, they're number 1, and they're gonna be number 1 hopefully.
In my heart, they're number 1, and on paper, they're number 2.
I have an actual reason for that though, and it's not just like hoo rah rah. Like I genuinely think that.
I'll argue with you,
Yeah. But Clippers are very good. Kawhi's very.
I'm not
good.
gonna argue like Lakers over Bucks. Like right now, I think the Bucks can take anybody. It just
you got Lakers at 1, right?
Yes.
So Lakers, Clippers, Bucks. That's kind of all 3, man. Bucks though, I mean they're the best regular season team last year. I think they're gonna be the best regular season team this year. We got better than
at
last
least in
year.
the East, yeah.
Brogdon,
record-wise.
dude. Losing Brogdon doesn't really hurt us that much because we got good guys.
DiVincenzo's coming back. We're adding him. We added Wesley.
Dante
we
is
added
the
players to take
secret.
his spot.
Dude, Dante looks good.
Big Ragu, man.
Yeah.
His shot's kind of like not falling great, but like he's taking great shots.
He's taking good shots.
He'll be back.
He's
up
so
point,
athletic too.
He'll be
So
back
athletic.
up point guard.
Probably will.
Yeah.
George Hill.
Which I like.
Well, Bledsoe out.
I don't know how long Bledsoe's gonna be out though.
2 to 3 weeks.
We'll see what happens when he comes back record wise. We'll see.
But yeah, man, we got shooting. Giannis's jumper looks a little better. It's not.
It looks faster.
I think
Kind of got rid of the hitch a little bit. It's not.
It looks
It's
faster.
nothing amazing, but
His shot was always so slow. But like I watched the highlights from last
the
night.
hitch is there, but it's not like much of a hitch.
And I just
so fast.
Yeah, it's his shot looks a lot faster.
And the confidence, like he's pulling up, like he doesn't care what he's like missing really. He's just like shooting it, like I don't know. Hopefully it's not just a preseason thing.
Kyle Korver.
Yep.
Kyle Korver.
I'm glad we gave Middleton the money. It's a lot of money, but I mean, you had to.
Yeah.
Only way to keep the team together.
Yeah. ESPN had Korver on the depth chart at like 4th string. I'm like, that better not be true. I feel like you can't really assign him to a string. Like if we need points and like things that look good, like some.
It's gonna be very situational,
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how the rotation is for the Bucks.
Yeah.
We got a lot of pieces.
The thing with Giannis shooting too is like, it's not like once the playoffs came against the Raptors, it wasn't about like Giannis can't shoot because it was more about like once the Raptors could form that wall because none of our other players are hitting shots. They can't they can't guard all the shooters and form a wall against Giannis. So like
they shot good all year, but it just he kind of
our guys and like Bledsoe, Brooke. If they would have hit shots in the playoffs, Giannis would have had an open lane and he could have just been MVP. Giannis, but
that's very true.
So it doesn't really come down to Giannis' shooting. It comes down to the rest of the team.
That's why I think
we got better shooting.
We have continuity. We added more veteran guys like Wes Matthews, Kyle Korver, who've been in these situations.
Got Robin Lopez to bail us out in the fourth quarter.
He can shoot now, man. He had 2 threes last night in the preseason game against Minnesota.
You were there to see him?
Sipping the tea. Yeah. So I don't know. There you have it.
First episode.
Preseason power rankings for the 2019-2020 NBA season brought to you by Barely Dunk. Yeah. Any closing statements you guys got?
Well, spread the word, obviously, if you didn't mind this, if your ears aren't bleeding yet. And, we want to keep doing this. We don't really care about getting paid or anything or who listens. We're just doing it for fun. So
like I said,
we'll stick around.
We're big basketball fans, so we're just here to have fun.
Gang.
Peace. Thank you.
Love you guys.